God. What is happening right now? That's what I should have got. Alright guys, I did it. This is mine. It's a 1000 GSX-R 1000 Suzuki 2015. Got it on clearance. 2017s are going to roll out soon. 2016s are already out. And they had this guy that they marked down. And I decided to go with it. And here I am. I am going with it. Sorry about my breathing. I'm still kind of nervous. So what I like, the gauge clusters are pretty cool when they turn on. So I rode it, and then I let my buddy, who has a experience with super sports, I let him ride it. So 17 miles on it, and not all of them are mine, so I'm still nervous about it. And this will be my second ride going to work. So damn, I know this breathing is annoying for you guys, but I'm fucking nervous still, you know. Tires aren't worn in. I like it, but I gotta go to work. So this is my second drive on my new 2015 GSX-R 1000. The turning I'm not used to yet, because I'm used to the turning of a cruiser or dual sport. This one you really gotta lean into. There's a little DR right there, actually. And don't worry, I still have my DR 650. Did not sell that. I love being part of the dual sport community, and I think, you know, it's my favorite genre of motorcycles. For the first 600 miles, I've been told to keep it under 8,000 RPM. I don't even think I've taken it above 5. Alright, the turning is kind of weird for me, so I'll try to turn it here. There we go. Yeah, I usually lean away from the bike on my DR 650 because you're sitting up so high. On this one, I find myself, you know, they told me it's going to be different and you need to lean into it. It lets you know you're shifting, that's for sure. This thing wants to go, man. It just wants to go. Gotta take it easy though. Brand new tires, first few hundred miles, you know, you gotta well, not even a few hundred, just like 50 to 100. Be careful, because the tires are real slippery right now, being brand new. My God, man. I'm at 3,000 RPMs. I can't imagine what 13,000, 14,000 RPMs feels like. But we'll find out one of these days, I'm sure. Yeah, dual sport, super sport. no comparison. The only thing they have in common is 2 wheels. Other than that, totally different feel, totally different power structure, totally different riding position. I mean, you guys all know this, but it feels good, you know. I was one of those guys who, when I first started riding motorcycles, my family is all about cruisers. All my friends were about cruisers. And so I grew up thinking I wanted a cruiser too, and I didn't really, you know, a lot of times our perceptions are changed by our experiences and our interactions in life. And I figured, you know, I just wanted a cruiser as well. Come to find out, cruiser wasn't for me. The first bike I owned was a VN 900 Vulcan, Kawasaki Vulcan 900. It's a cool bike, man. I made it loud as hell too, and I enjoyed riding it, but I got bored with it quick. I mean, quick. I was just like, what's the point? And just sitting in the saddle and being restricted to just, you know, not very much turning ability, and you know, it's a single purpose bike, just kind of like this one. That's why I like the dual sports best of all, and I don't think my opinion on that's going to change. I really like the dual sports because they have multiple purposes. But I've been attracted lately watching people on YouTube and kind of exploring what I think I would find most appealing. I've been exploring, and I've found that I really wanted a super sport, and I decided instead of getting a 600, I'm just going to go big or go home, because I've never done that. I've always, when buying a motorcycle, the VN 900 was one of the cheapest bikes out there for the size it was and the style it was. The Suzuki DR650, love it, I'm not hating on it, but again, one of the cheaper bikes when it comes to dual sporting, you know, for the size. You look at KTM's or Husqvarna or anything else, and you'll know what I mean. It's cheap, it's fun. But I finally was like, you know what, I'm not getting the cheapest super sport I can find. Now, the leader bikes, this is fairly inexpensive. And I did go 2 years new or old so I could get this bike. But, yeah, I mean, it's kind of expensive. It's the most I've ever spent on myself for a vehicle. For myself. I mean, me and my wife have bought, you know, a Honda Accord, which is like 20 grand. But this is the most I've ever spent on something just for me. That was only going to be by me. Everything else I've always gone cheap to try to save money, and this time I just wanted to do it right. But I did it. I bought the bike. Anyways, guys, I gotta go to work. This is my bike. And, but I gotta go to work. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.